And welcome to my YouTube. I'm ALANCOOK, the proud owner of the Midion. The Midion is the newest painting done by Leonardo da Vinci that has been found. He is so awesome on his works. It takes the breath out of me. What you see right here so happens to be the Mona Lisa in an X-ray. Everybody knows what the Mona Lisa looks like, but this is also the Mona Lisa. It is not only just the Mona Lisa, you have to understand where I'm coming from about who she really is. It's a stylist of Leonardo da Vinci. My belief it is Leonardo da Vinci. I believe it is Sali. I believe it is Melzi Francesca. I believe also it is Katharina, his mother. Sali was living with him till 1518, and Sali lived and inherited all of his works, except for the Mona, is what I hear, because Sali was the main model. But interpretation, not only on top of that, it also comes out to be Madonna and Mary and whoever loves that he wished to integrate. And with that, you can tell that this is the younger Mona Lisa and that this one is the older Mona Lisa. And with this, for you to understand what I'm going to be showing you, is that in this particular area here, in this particular area is going to be this image I'm going to be popping up that they found in the Mona Lisa. Now I'm going to show you exactly where it is, and this will indicate exactly where it is. We're going to be going in a kind of a slow way. If you open up the Mona and you go here, you will see this image plain and clear. That's it. You can see the outline, and it comes down with the hand. It looks kind of like a hand. It's not just a hand. And then when you take that particular image and you open it up, you'll see that this image here is the image in what we're talking about. Now, out of that image, you'll see that the signature of mine actually spells out Leonardo da Vinci, Sir Pierre. That's the Leonardo. You could see it, and he's got these cartoons. I have almost, or maybe even over, 900 YouTubes of explanation on this. Now, when you take this image and you overlay it, yeah, see, there's so many photos that it's not allowing me to do it, because I really have a bunch of them for you. There we go. I got rid of one. You can see the dark line running through that helps represent the beginning of his word. But that's not only just one of his tricks. And when you open this other particular image up, you'll see the word Sali, S-A-L-A-I. And when you take the signature and you overlay it across the L, you can see how he would spell his name using the L's in different areas of Sali. He runs them. He tricks, and it gives you portions of them. And the way you know that this is true is because when you take the image of the Mona Lisa and you reduce it down and you use her face for the signature, you can see that when you bring it into perspective, you can see the outline, how it fits perfectly in the Mona Lisa. It also gets better. If you turn this signature 90, you can use it, or actually 180, you can use it to cover the top and the side. So he continuously writes his name, building the Mona. You can see the circular area in which he moves her. Because if you follow again my YouTube, subscribe, and learn, you'll find out that he makes his artwork move across the room. Now, I only gave you a portion. I mean, like 1 grain of sand out of the whole beach. Okay, so this is nothing what we're talking about. We're just going to toss that all away. Okay, I didn't fake and write his name in here, Salih, the man he lived with. Look it up. Okay, now if you want to, you can see that when you grab a hold of my man here, my man, and my woman, you can see that she's going to line up perfectly eye to eye with this image. See? Right in there with the eyes. Perfect, the perfect face. He flows on over, you can see, and he flows up into the corner. Now, what gets even better is this. See, she moves across the room, and you can tell because her face is here, her face is here. So at certain portions, I'm going to show you something, you're going to see this. It's a G. And then when you change it for you to see that that's a G, see how the G comes up more? Now I could even change it even more with the image of threshold. And you hit threshold, and there's the G again. There's many different poles on Leo's work to see. Now, when you get into it, you can see that there's a G here. Okay, and when you get even better, if I reduce this, you'll see that there's a 7. Watch. You see this 5, and next to it there's this 7, and in between is this little G. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a little G, which is this G. And then when you set these G's in there, which I haven't done it like this, but I know it works, but you got to be micro right on. I don't know if this is going to make me or break me, make me or break me with you, but I'm going to roll the dice. That's where the G goes. And these images aren't going to just pop to give you the same face. But if you reduce this down and you reduce this one down, and you go back to this to overlay it, on a smaller version, because it changes dramatically in size, and that's approximately where it goes. Now you can see his face. See how his face is here, and when you put it up, you can see how he turns the face. He's got eyes and a nose. He turns it, but you can tell, like with his nose, how it kicks here and goes. Then it kicks here and goes, and here and goes. Leonardo da Vinci won't stop. He's a compulsive copy machine. So when you take this again and reduce it even further, and you take this and you reduce it further, and you lay the two back up into each other, you can tell over here how the eyes line up in these dots right there. And then when you shift it even more and move it up, there they are again. And then when you shift it even more and move it up, they go again. Sorry, it's hard to do this on a slide. Here they are again. And it keeps going and going and going. For a while, I couldn't figure out why. And there is a good reason. You want to know why? The reason why her eyes and her face moves forward is because he is forward. She comes to him, he goes to her. Okay? In my other images, he's got a ring. He's proposing to her. So, keep that in mind. Let me show you something. Okay, this, again, is in the Mona Lisa. Those are facts. I just showed you facts. Nothing been changed. But this is what's going to be cool. This image here with this elephant tuba guy is actually in a lot of places, don't get it wrong, it's actually, I gotta find where I just put that other one. Where did I put the other one, guys? The one we were just playing with. Oh, right here. Okay, we put this, that is the image in here. And the way to prove that is watch. You see this outline of the shadow in here, and then this is the whiter of the unit. You can match those, this gray with this. This matches in here, and this whiter matches in here. Let me set it up. Oh, I've got to do it in reverse for you to see it better. Sorry. I got to shift it up. There it is. That's where it is, because if you take a look at the spears, see the spear? There it is. There's the same spear. See that spear? That's this spear. So when you lay these up, there's the 100%. Now when I'm showing you, the reason why they're not both bursting like a picture such as this, the best way I can explain it is that if he gives you a micro image area of his works of the hair here, he moves on over and he gives you a transparency of it in a different layer, so you can't pull them out, but you follow it and you know that it is, and because it fits like the puzzle piece that I just showed you. Now I'm going to put this over here, and there's one other deal before we go, And I do believe it's on this particular one. Yeah. And then we take this image, not this image, we take this image. Thought I had a darker one. Thought I had a darker one, boss. As you can see, this is the portion of what we were just playing with in the blue. I'm switching up on you. And then when you take this one and you overlay it again, you can see how the eyes match perfectly within the face. I gotta scoot it up. Right there. And then when you shift it back into here and lower it, it fits too. Because, again, he makes it move. But in certain areas, like right here even, right there, is another. Okay, so you can see this outline of the face. The same. And that's the way he is. If you see this bigger outline here, that's what this is. Watch. Let's see if it goes. I've never done that one yet. It's got to go up. Right there. That covers the outline face. But don't forget, the face moves. Okay, the face moves across the room for Leo's work. Okay, you can tell, and that's the way he is. It's got the same curvature, cheek design, everything, and that's another trick of his. He sticks with his numbers. And then one more thing for you to see, and then we're done because I'm going over my time limit. Is that when you take this image here and you properly lay it over in reverse, it fits in the circumference area of the X-ray. It fits. If you see the handles in the hand, that's the way it fits. And again, this hand, I call it hand with two fingers, but it's a lot more than that because their faces, there's like 2,000 images, just how many times it changes. You can see the circumference that it has in one of my other YouTubes in more detail. And don't forget also, okay, the median is this. Whoops. Is the Last Supper. Don't forget the signature. I'm looking for the Last Supper. Right here. Here's the Last Supper. And then here is, hopefully, the median. And if you take a look at it real well, my woman is Mary, and my man is Jesus. They're twins. Now, Mary's younger, obviously, but you know, she's got to get older. And don't forget, he has a ring in his hand in one of my YouTubes showing. He's out in the forest proposing to her. This is Sali, it's Leo, it's Melzi, it is many other different stylists in which still needs to be learned. The main character of it is the beginning works of Sali, but if you get into the depth of different shades and different looks that we were showing you of the photos, it is like 10 people in one, in the woman, in the man. Okay, but that is a physical love. This Last Supper is a complete religious love. And with that, I got to say, listen, I hope you enjoy my YouTube. I know I confused you, but that's okay. Check out my YouTube. Some of them are a lot better than others. But these are facts. These are not been changed to deceive you. And with that, wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, and may God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. Amen.